Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of In the Round with Andrew, Taylor, and Lee. All right, guys, let's get right into it. I'm going to introduce you to the former meter maid on Hollywood Boulevard, Mr. Lee Tonin. Lee, how you doing today?
A big round of applause, everybody. Good Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, it is. It is Memorial Day weekend for those of us here in America in the good old US of A. So, how you doing today, man?
Man, I'm feeling blessed to live in a country that lets us do what we do every day.
Right? Yep. Freedom.
Yes, and thank you to all the fallen warriors that made it possible.
Yes, because that is the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day, for those that don't know. That your Veterans Day, you are honoring serving military.
Yes, sir.
Memorial Day, you're honoring the fallen.
Yes, sir. And then armed active duty day is the one that are currently serving.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I know there's 3 of them.
Yep. So did you know that Memorial Day got started because of the Civil War? That's why it came to be originally.
Oh, really?
Yes, because of because of how many people died in the Civil War.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like 700,000 people or whatever.
Yeah, that's a lot of people think it's
not
just
to make light of it or anything.
A lot of people think it's just about barbecuing and backyard
beer.
parties and all that, which it is. I mean, it's nice to do that.
If you have the ability to do that, God damn
but
it,
its
do
true
it.
meaning is to give to pay your honor and respect to the soldiers who fell.
Yes, absolutely.
For the love of the great nation that we call home.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it here. I got some news stories here, and this is kind of the new monologue, the way the monologue's going to go from now on. So first headline reads, Bob Dylan record returned to Ohio Library after 48 years of being overdue. Now, here's the real serious part of this story. Why didn't you just throw it in the trash?
Hey, come on now. It's not everybody hates Bob Dylan. What I was going to say is it took him 48 years to decide he didn't like it.
Right? Yeah, that was a bad album. So on May 28th, a manager at an Ohio library said a man who checked out a Bob Dylan record returned the borrowed item through the mail 48 years later. So Sarah Phillips, the manager of University Heights branch of Heights Libraries, said an oddly shaped package arrived in the mail on a recent day. And she is quoted by saying, I got a package in the mail from San Francisco that was record-shaped, and lo and behold, it contained a record from our collection that was due back in June 1973. The record Self-Portrait by Bob Dylan had been checked out by Howard Simon. Howard, you really got to up your musical game here, bro.
I wonder if it was Howard Simon that returned it.
Yeah, right? So here, Howard Simon, when he was an 8th grader, checked the record out while at Wiley Middle School in Cleveland Heights. So Simon included a note with the record that revealed he had recently discovered the album among his personal collection and decided to return it. And he is quoted by saying, as a recent retiree, I am taking the opportunity to turn my attention to some of the many vengeance of my life that I didn't, of stuff that he's neglected over his life over the years, basically.
This is one of them. He's got a lot of stuff to get through here, man.
Yeah, dude, there's way more serious stuff that you got to worry about.
Did he pay his fine?
Here it is. So in that context, he's returning this album with a letter of the overdue item. And it's, about 17,480 days overdue.
Wow.
At the time of that letter. So Phillips said Simon included a $175 donation with the record, as well as a copy of his own album, Western Reserve. Phillips said Simon's album might end up as part of the library's music collection. It's not going to.
Yeah, they didn't get
Come on, let's be real here.
And then that $175, you're going to add a little more money to that because you owe us about $17,000.
Yes, sir. And last time you ever rip off the library.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them library people. They're bloodthirsty bastards. Let me tell you.
Those flounders. The librarian has quoted that the funny thing is that we don't even charge overdue fines anymore at this particular library. As long as we get the item back, we see no need to penalize people.
Well, that was nice of them, and I noticed at the Scottsdale Library they're not doing fines right now either because they're not open all the time.
Not yet.
Well, they'll get back into it.
What I mean? Yeah, They got to make some money, man.
I lost a DVD.
You know how much that stuff is? Yeah.
I was going to say,
the library's getting ripped off whoever they buy their books and DVDs
I checked
from.
out a DVD, and when you ever check out a DVD at the library, make sure you open up the box and make sure it's all there, because it was one of those ones that had like 4 DVDs in it.
Yeah.
And one was missing when I checked it out. And I took it back, and they immediately they don't negotiate. It's like either you give us back our DVD, or it was like $55.
That's the thing is they get overcharged for everything too.
Fortunately, I found one.
All right, next story here that I have. Headline reads: 7 bears crash a high school party in Tennessee. It's a high school pool party in Tennessee, actually.
Like grizzly bears?
Real bears, yeah. So not Yogi Bear.
Go Bears.
May 26, a pool party in Tennessee was interrupted when a group of bears decided to join in on the celebration and go for a swim. Michelle Johnson posted a video to YouTube showing what happened when the Jefferson County High School Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, that's a long title, or JROTC.
Yeah. Future officers in the military.
Yes, good for them. Attempted to have a party at the Chalet Village Pool in Gatlinburg. The video shows a group of bears swimming and wandering outside the pool after the students fled to a safe distance. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it'd scare the hell out of you.
That's pretty crazy. I was watching one time a video on YouTube where this guy was like sitting on his couch watching TV, just relaxing. It looked like a Sunday, afternoon or whatever. And he heard this big boom, like big bang on the door. And next thing you know, it was a grizzly bear, dude, come bursting through the door into the living room and stuff.
Oh, man, talk about, that would blow your mind,
dude,
man.
yeah. The guy, like, I would have a heart attack right there.
Yeah, what do you do? You're like, because they say these bears, I guess there's a kind of a fallacy about bears. They say, if you leave them alone, they won't mess with you. But they've done some studying since the bear population is blowing up in this country because they haven't hunted them for a long time.
Get out there.
And they say the bears are a lot more aggressive than what they thought, you know? So to have one come crashing through your front door,
it's pretty insane.
That's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And by the way, I love the name of that town.
So Gatlinburg?
Yeah, what a cool sounding name, yeah.
So they said there was a total of 7 bears in the group. There are black bears, and the Great Smoky Mountains are beautiful, but please be respectful and keep your distance and don't feed them. So Chalet Village employees told her bears are frequently seen in the area, but this was the first time that they've actually visited the pool, and that big of a group. So,
you know what it is the bears are forming gangs.
Yeah.
They're going to form a gang. It's what they're going to do. They're going to get a gang together, and they're going to rise up.
Yeah, no, that could be.
Yeah, so take over the pool.
Keeping in theme with the animal stories here, here's another one. This is even pretty. You talk about a bear coming through your front door. Here's something coming out of California. It's pretty crazy.
Uh-oh.
Mountain lion crashes through window into California home. This happened on May 26th. Authorities in Northern California said a mountain lion broke through a window and entered a home after apparently confusing some taxidermy heads for real live prey.
Oh, geez.
So this guy's a taxidermy collector, right? So San Bruno Police Department said the cougar broke through the window of the San Bruno home at about 12:20 in the morning on Tuesday.
Oh, man.
It is believed that the mountain lion entered the residence because of several large game taxidermy trophy heads that were mounted on the interiors of the walls of the residence. So the homeowner scared the animal and it left through the same window it jumped through. No injuries were reported. That good. Lion's probably fucked up, though. Let's be honest. It might have got caught,
No, it's not okay.
No, that's crazy stuff.
The poor animal was so hungry it mistook those heads.
It's doing what it does.
Yeah, it's just doing what it naturally does. It's a shame when those mountain lions are getting forced out of their habitats. Yeah,
people building and stuff.
Yeah, it happens when you do construction, man.
While mountain lion sightings are fairly common throughout Northern California, this type of incident is out of the ordinary, police said. The department said mountain lions are typically not dangerous to the public and will usually avoid interactions with people.
They'll scat.
Yeah, as long as you don't have their cubs around them or something, man.
Yeah, if you get in between just about any animal and its cubs, it's going to be aggressive.
It's going to defend itself, yeah. But here's the next one. We're moving into a little food category here. So headline reads, Philadelphia chefs assemble 510-foot cheesesteak.
That is a big cheesesteak,
yes,
man.
So check this out.
That's in Philadelphia?
Yes. Oh, of all places it would have to be, yeah. So May 25th, a Philadelphia restaurateur celebrated his birthday by having chefs assemble a cheesesteak that measures 510 feet long. So Renee, an owner of Rim Cafe, recruited a team of chefs to build a sandwich that measured more than 2 blocks long on Monday night.
Jesus.
I said this year I want to make it big, make a big party for everyone, so why not bring everyone together and have a couple thousand people? That's the owner of Rim Cafe, Renee.
Nice.
So Gino Vento, owner of Gino's And a friend of Renee's said several different varieties of cheesesteak were included. A ravioli cheesesteak, a marinara cheesesteak, not cheesecake, sorry.
That sounds good, too.
That's pretty good, too. But a Spanish cheesecake. The final sandwich beat the team's goal of 480 feet. So they will be submitted for an official Guinness World Record, but whether or not it is accepted, he already plans to outdo his accomplishment. The next one's going to be more crazy, so get ready.
I'm just curious.
Now, this will keep in line with the theme of the show if you saw the title, so we'll get into that in a little later.
I've seen a couple of those world record kind of like things. Like I think when we lived in Vegas, the guy had the biggest margarita at that Mexican restaurant on Flamingo there.
Yeah.
That was a big one, yeah.
Yep.
But I would like to see a 500-foot long sandwich. That would be kind of
crazy.
Cool. And how do they do it? It can't be one continuous piece of bread.
It was one big long thing. The picture that they just showed, yeah. So moving right along to the next story here, and this is going to keep in line with today's topic. Like I said, we'll delve more into that, but just to touch on another story here, it just happened to be a coincidence that this happened the other day. Candle image of the world and Buddha sets Guinness record. So a Buddhist group in Thailand organization in Thailand set a Guinness World Record by using 257,000 illuminated candles to create an image of the world and Buddha all together.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. So the foundation used lit candles to create a map of the world with an image of a sitting Buddha and the slogan, Earth Day, cleanse the mind, cleanse the world.
Oh, nice.
The image was created to coincide with Earth Day 2021, which was on April 22nd. Guinness said the 257,000 candles were enough to earn the project a world record for the largest flaming image using a candle.
Well, there you go.
So that's pretty cool, man. I mean, hey, people are out there doing good things.
Hey, doing some stuff that keeps everybody happy, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So last part here before we go off to our first break of the day, check it out, guys. This headline reads, this is pretty crazy stuff. I have some cats, and stuff like that.
Kitties.
So, yeah. Check this out. Headline reads, kitten trapped under vehicle goes through car wash before rescue. So on May 24th, police in New York said a kitten trapped under a vehicle went through a car wash before being discovered by the driver and was rescued by authorities. The police department said that the driver had made an approximate 10-mile drive from Buffalo to Cheektowaga.
Yeah, that's new to me.
Cheektowaga, something like that. I'm probably butchering that. I know I am. Yeah, gone through a car wash and parked at a mall before a bystander heard the kitten meowing in distress under the vehicle. A pair of police officers were called to the scene and climbed under the vehicle to rescue the feline. The owner of the vehicle said she did not know where the kitten could have come from, as she does not own a cat. And the cat was taken to the local SPCA for care.
Oh, good. Well,
pretty crazy, man.
Hopefully somebody will adopt the kitty and give it a good home.
What a wild ride,
man. What a traumatic way to get going there,
right? Yeah, for a kitten. So, all right, folks, just before we go to our break here, I just want to say, check us out on social media. You can find the show page on Facebook at In The Round AZ. You can find me on Instagram at Andrew Taylor Radio. And what, are you dying over there, man?
Nope,
you all right? So we got a new online store. We can get all kinds of stuff made, man. We've got stickers, all kinds of stuff. There's more products coming soon. So check us out. That link is intheroundaz.bigcartel.com. So check us out, man. intheroundaz.bigcartel.com. We ship worldwide, free shipping in the U.S., but sorry, international orders, you're kind of expensive to ship to. So
you gotta pay.
But check us out, man. And we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after this first break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you know what time it is. We're going to do a Just the Facts segment. And today's Just the Facts segment is all about today's show topic. It's the Guinness World Records.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, yeah, check this out. The I don't know why this came up the other day. I was watching something on TV and they were covering some Guinness World Records stuff, and I was like, hey, this would be a really interesting show topic to try to find the strangest and weirdest records that are held out there.
Have you known, you probably don't realize it because you're not quite as old as I am, but when I was younger, the Guinness Book of World Records used to be a pretty thick book.
Oh, I remember them.
But now it's massive.
Yeah.
Like they've added a bunch more stuff to it. Yeah.
So, see, we'll touch on that too in this Just the Facts segment, actually. It's interesting you bring that up. So, people always want to know what the most frequent, what's the most common record that's always being broken. They're always consistently being, attempted.
Yeah.
So
what records are attempted the most out of all of them?
Frequently, yes. So the most frequently broken records include longest DJ marathon.
Okay.
So the electronic music, somebody
they
DJing
took
on
pills to stay up for 7 days.
Yeah, right. Right on. So the heaviest item lifted with glue is another one that's always, because that's pretty crazy. Like, what do you...
I don't know.
And there's stipulations that come into these things too that that make them an actual record.
How about the guy with the cigarettes in his mouth? Is that still getting broken?
That was Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, sorry.
But something like that. But also the most apples bobbed in 1 minute's another very common one. But the most common one is the oldest person in the world.
Oh yeah,
they always have that kind of to dispute. But
that makes sense.
The oldest person ever remains Jeanne Louise Calment. She lived to be 122 years old and 164 days.
Jeez, 122.
Yeah.
Huh?
So,
that couldn't have been in America,
sheesh.
Man. Yeah, jeez. I hope it's my last one.
I remember seeing an interview. I remember that one, too. I remember seeing an interview with an old lady that turned 100, and they were like, what's the secret to you living so long? And she's like, I drink Dr. Pepper every day. And it was like, I don't know if that's the secret, but I'm in luck, man.
I'd like to die.
Yeah.
I stuck a shotgun in my mouth and pulled the trigger, just a slight ringing in the ears.
Yeah. So moving right along here to our next fact in the Just the Facts segment. Ashrita Furman holds the most Guinness World Record titles. Can you guess how many titles he holds?
I'm going to say 12.
191 current titles.
I was way off with the 12, wasn't it? That must be his whole life's work.
Right? No, well, they got to make money doing this, right?
He doesn't have the longest fingernails, does he?
No, we'll get into that too at some point. I'm almost certain this is coming up. Yeah. So his titles include, just out of the 191 that he has, we're not going to cover all of them.
Here's some of them. We're going to tell you all of them right now.
So, get ready, folks. Buckle up, kids. Including long distance pogo stick.
Okay.
So that's pretty crazy.
That's about 8 feet for me.
Most glasses balanced on chin, and most hopscotch games in 24 hours. What? He also pogo sticked up some really tall building in Ohio, I believe.
Well, okay. Yeah. I give him some credit for that.
That's pretty crazy.
It sounds like stuff like
corny stuff.
Like corny, like, hey, how many games of hopscotch did you? When was the last time you played hopscotch?
Oh, no, if ever. I don't remember.
Well, it used to be popular in the 40s.
In grade school, before fun was invented.
Yeah, hopscotch was invented way before fun.
So
you remember playing, because the real way you play it is you hop and then you put something down on one of the spaces, and you're supposed to bend over and pick it up.
I don't remember.
That's how it works.
Do you remember Foursquare, too, with the ball and all that? I don't even remember how to play any of those games.
I like the one that had the stick, the tether ball. That was always fun.
Nah, I ran into one of those at full bore, dude, out in the yard one day.
You gotta be careful when you're
looking. I was looking off to the side.
Careful what you're doing, man.
I won't have it in my house. But moving right along here. The next fact. They currently have more than 53,000 records in the database, the Guinness World Records. In its 66th year of, and being a thing, published in 100 countries in 23 languages.
See, I thought that book had been around longer than 66 years. So
yeah, that's pretty crazy. Founded in the UK.
Okay, that makes sense, because I remember
it used to be called the Guinness Book of World Records. Now it's just called Guinness World Records.
Well, I remember as a kid, we'd get them occasionally. We would end up with a copy at the house there somehow, and it's actually interesting reading. I mean, but like I said, back in the day, it wasn't nearly as big as it used to be.
Yeah,
or as it is now.
Yeah. So, next fact here that we have, when we're coming up to the close on the Just the Fact segment, they used to have actual museums based off of these books worldwide. all over. Like we're talking London, San Francisco, Orlando.
I saw the one in San
Hollywood,
Francisco.
Las Vegas, Jersey.
I remember those.
You know, so kind of like the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums, you know, and stuff like that.
Which I think some of them are still around. Some of the Guinness or some of the Ripley's ones are.
I think so.
Used to be one in Buena Park there.
Here's another interesting and last fact for the segment before we go off to our second break. The Guinness World Records whole thing has actually spawned over 30 different television shows worldwide in different markets. So you're talking worldwide, Italy, Spain.
I remember the Guinness Book of World Records shows in America.
Yeah, so
I remember those.
Pretty crazy, man.
Well, they would get the guys to attempt it.
Yeah.
And then they would say,
well, there's just been 30 different variations of television shows.
It makes for good TV.
Made around it. Yeah, exactly. And it's probably,
it's probably cheap to do,
that too. Yeah. So, all right, folks, stay with us. We will be right back. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for staying in with us. All right, let's jump right into it. Today, our topic is 15 of the weirdest Guinness World Records that you won't believe actually exist.
Well, I have to believe it because somebody wrote it down.
Somebody did, yeah. So
I believe everything I read.
You know, this is history here, man. Weird history, but it's history.
It's weird history, but it's still history.
So, all right, guys. So Nick Stowborough, sorry about that. Nick Stowborough holds the world record for the longest tongue. And, man, this tongue will give Gene Simmons a run for his money, man. I'm telling you. So, Nick Stolber, a.k.a. The Lick, from Monterey, California, holds a world record for having the longest tongue, measuring 10.10 centimeters.
Ugh.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Since 2012.
Yeah, that's gross.
Look at that picture.
Oh, yeah,
that's pretty crazy. I bet he's popular with the ladies. But,
you know what I was always wondering about a tongue that size? Is like,
how you eat, man?
Is it more difficult to eat like that? Yeah.
How you tuck that thing in, bro?
You ever bite your tongue when you're eating? It hurts like hell.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Real popular with the ladies. Number 2, Gary Turner holds the record for stretchiest skin since 1999, right? This one's pretty crazy, dude. So, due to a rare medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, Gary Turner from Britain can stretch the skin of his stomach up to 6.2 inches. For those who don't know, this syndrome is a connective tissue disorder where the collagen becomes defective. And this includes the loosening of the skin and hypermobile joints. Ugh. So, in fact, when he stretches the skin, he doesn't feel pain. So he can just go
it's
like
gross.
Stretch Armstrong, dude, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
It's pretty crazy. Look, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
That's pretty wild.
I don't like that, not one bit, thank you.
Not having it. More power to you,
can we talk about this for 10,000 more times?
Before I let you into my home. Right on. So, number 3, Lee Redmond.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. This is your guy, dude.
Lee Redmond.
The Lee Club.
The Lee Club.
Lee Redmond has the longest fingernails in the world.
Oh, it's a dude
I told you
chick?
this is going to come up. This is a chick.
Okay.
So she set the world record in 2008. Lee Redmond from America took nearly 30 years to grow her nails out. She started growing her nails back in 1979. And in case you were wondering, her nails, guess how long they are?
8 feet.
28 feet and 4 inches long.
That's ridiculous.
Look at this, dude.
That is just
insane.
How do you live a normal life like that?
I don't know. How do you wipe your butt, dude?
How do you do anything? How do you
I guess a bidet, huh?
That's gross. And you know what? You'd have to always be careful about it.
How do you cook and stuff?
You don't. You can't do anything with that. Look how dirty it is.
You just hang around like that? Like, what do you do?
I'm
not to knock on anyone.
No, I'm knocking on you.
I'm not trying to.
That's gross. Hey, man, you're stupid.
Trim your fingernails.
Cut your fingernails, man.
It's disgusting. All right, so this next guy, Ram Sin, holds the world record for the longest mustache.
Oh, shoot. He's got to be a Chinaman, huh?
No, Jaipur. He's from India.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Has the longest mustache at 14 feet.
What?
His facial hair was measured in Rome, Italy on the set of an Italian TV show in 2010. He hasn't cut it for over 37 years.
Hey, that makes old Sam Elliott's mustache look
for
like
his money, dude.
Eyebrow.
Dude, this is crazy. Check this out, though. Here's his mustache.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Look at that.
Why would you do that?
Look at that
Why
thing.
would you do that to yourself?
Folks, you guys got to look these people up and check out these pictures. This is crazy.
That's not right. That's not right.
That is crazy. All right, number 5. Moving kind of quick here, all right? So stay with us, folks. Antanas Kontramas of Lithuania set the record for the heaviest weight lifted by a human beard.
By a human beard?
Yeah, by a human beard. So check this out. In 2013, Antanas lifted the 63, just under 64 kilograms with his beard. Shocked during his performance, he lifted the presenter of the show by his beard. Look at that thing. He's literally got like a little weight harness strapped to his beard, and he's like freehand lifting a full-on female up.
That's why? Okay, why do you want to do this?
That's pretty crazy, man. Oh, you really want to get crazy here. You thought those other ones were wild? I got a whole nother one, dude.
This takes it up a whole level.
This is some serious shit right here for this. This is an entire family.
I'm afraid to ask.
Oh, no. Remember the Munsters? Remember the little boy?
Of course, yeah, Eddie.
He's a little
Eddie
werewolf
Munster,
guy.
Yeah. He's a little werewolf guy,
You know,
Butch Patrick.
Got a little hairy guy.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is this Dog Boy or something?
Oh, dude, this is pretty crazy. The Ramos Gomez family set the record for being the largest hairy family in 2000.
Oh.
So the whole family, there's 1, 2, 3.
His name is Gomez.
4. There's 4 members of this family. 4 members of a family of 19 from Mexico who suffer from a rare condition called congenital generalized hypertrichosis.
Oh, Jesus.
Excessive facial and torso hair.
That doesn't sound good.
This must have been what George the Animal had, the wrestler. He had like fucking like shag carpeting on his back.
It's horrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah. They held the Guinness World Record for being the largest, hairiest family. You want to see their photo?
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta see this shit.
Oh my God, they look like burn victims.
That is crazy, dude.
That's sad. Look
Isn't
at the one
that
guy's
wild?
got hair all over his face.
He looks like the werewolf. Boris Karloff, the werewolf.
No, he looks like the guy from the X-Files, the dog boy.
That is crazy, dude. Hey, man, we gotta be careful. We're gonna get sued here.
You're gonna get sued? It's spent a fortune on razors, I bet.
That's crazy, man. Bernie Barker bagged the title of being the oldest male stripper in 2002.
Oh, Jesus.
Being from Vegas, this is hilarious.
What was he, 62?
Former real estate agent got into stripping. You're gonna feel bad after we read this. What?
Uh-oh.
Former real estate agent got into stripping in the year 2000 when he was 60 years old to get in shape after recovering from prostate cancer.
Okay.
So, and with that, he bagged the Guinness title for being the oldest male stripper, though he died in 2007 at the age of 66. This is what the dude looked like.
Well, he doesn't look terrible, dude. He's not like an old bag and he look like he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always weird when you see us older gentlemen that are all like toned up and ripped.
Yeah.
It's creepy looking, man. You ever seen Stallone without a shirt? Now
that guy does roids.
He's still big, but his skin looks all weird.
He does roids, dude.
So does Arnold. Arnold looks strange too now.
Yeah, well, Arnold quit doing those.
Well, look at all the wrestlers that we watch on those shows.
They all break down. Yeah,
they're all small now, and I guarantee their bodies are in terrible shape. Yeah.
Number 8 here.
That guy don't look bad.
Number 8. This parrot set the world record for the most open number of cans in 1 minute. For opening the most number of cans, like soda cans. Yeah. So. Zach the Macaw proved that it's possible and opened 35 cans in under 1 minute in San Jose, California in 2012.
What kind of cans?
Soda cans.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I couldn't. 35
full soda cans, yep.
I couldn't do that, and I'm a human being.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. I wonder how he taught him how to do that.
I wonder why he taught him how to do that.
Right? He's a big-time drinker.
Oh, yeah, what's the point?
Yeah. So, let's see here. Macy Curran holds the Guinness title for having the world's longest legs. I remember this lady. This is crazy.
Is she real pretty?
This is crazy. Check this out.
So
she's from the U.S. She's 17 years old. So be careful here.
No, I've seen pictures of this girl. She's pretty.
She has already set a world record for having the world's longest legs. The longest legs on a teenager in 2020 is what it says. So that's the title she holds.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Her legs measure a total of 53 inches, she is 6 feet 10 inches tall, right? But her legs actually make up 60% of her total height.
Well, she's 54 inches. That's 6 feet. That's 6 inches under 5 feet. So that's 4 feet 6. And how tall did you say she was? 6 feet 2?
6 feet 10.
Oh, 6 feet 10.
Yes.
Oh, that's a big chick. Oh yeah, I've seen her before. She's big. She's pretty though.
Yeah. Well, she's the world's tallest teenager.
Now, would you date a girl?
Tallest woman, actually.
Would you date someone?
No.
Too tall?
No. Yeah, too tall.
Would you discriminate against her height, or just I'm not part of this deal?
No, I
don't want to be involved.
Yeah, okay.
I like what you're doing, just I don't want to be involved.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Good for you, but not for me.
That's funny.
So Sandy Shim set the world record for spinning a basketball on a toothbrush for the longest duration. Yeah, this guy was in Canada. He spun a basketball on his freaking toothbrush for 1 minute and 8 seconds. And
That's it?
Yeah. So while it's in his mouth, like this. With his head tilted.
Okay.
So that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a Canadian for you. They're kind of like,
he's got nothing to do.
Hey, man, I don't really have much to do, eh?
Except for drink beer, smoke dope, and play hockey.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool shit in here we don't want you to see.
Number 11, we're getting close to the end here, everyone. The record for the longest usable golf club was set in January 2020. The longest usable golf club measures about 51 feet in total. It was achieved by Michael Furr and Mike Roush with the assistant of the first tee of Fort Worth in Fort Worth, Texas on January 5th.
So they had a driver that was 51 feet long?
Yeah, they're all standing in a line holding it up.
Oh, okay, I see.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's normal.
You know.
They're okay.
So here's an average name. This is pretty crazy. Number 12, Beth John.
Hi, Beth. Hi, John.
Yeah, such a real name. Yeah, Beth John made the largest yo-yo in the world. In 2012, Beth John from Ohio built the world's largest yo-yo, measuring 11 feet 10 inches. Okay. And weighing over 2,000 pounds.
Okay, I'd like to see you make that one work.
It took Beth over 1.5 years to complete the project. Here she is sitting on top of it.
Yeah, but you can't yo-yo with it.
Nah, I don't know how you do it. You got to need a crane, dude.
You need Godzilla.
Yeah.
Or King Kong.
Yeah. Come on, man. As in the wise words of our president. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Number 13.
That's actually the biggest yo-yo in America.
Yeah, right now, right? I wish I had the drums in here. Dalibor set the world record for having the most number of spoons on a human body, and this is number 13. In 2016, Dalibor Jablanovic of Serbia did the impossible. This looks like a drunk night, honestly.
Oh, yeah, this is a bunch of drunk Serbs.
He managed to balance 79 spoons on his body. The teaspoons were used in attempts at various sizes, so that's what it looked like. They're all over his chest and back and stomach.
Would they glue them on him or something?
I don't know. They must have stuck.
Okay. I don't see where that's really worthy of being in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Hey, everybody's got to have a purpose,
I guess.
man.
All right. Okay.
Number 14, the Benetton Group set the record for inventing the world's largest condom. 1993, Benetton Group, a clothes firm, fitted a giant 72-foot condom over a landmark in France, Paris, France, to mark World AIDS Day. So it was in Place de la Concorde, Paris, France, is where they did it. So it's a big, giant, fucking pink condom, dude. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
So number 15. This is pretty funny, dude. This is a good way to end this show. Good way to wrap up this topic. There's a man from the USA named Odilon Ozar.
How do you say it? Odilon Ozar? Okay. Odilon Ozar. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy.
Oh, no, I like the name. It's a cool sounding name.
From the USA, invented a hat that was 15 feet and 9 inches tall, and he was required to walk 10 meters with the hat for it to be a valid record holder, and he did it. Look at this fucking hat, dude. He must be in Texas.
Oh, okay.
He must be in Texas, because that is a hat, dude.
That's a nice hat, Hoss.
Yeah, that is a hat, Tex. Damn.
Is that a 10-gallon hat, or are you just happy to see me?
Right? So, just a kind of an oddball show today, everyone.
Yeah,
we wanted to do something
light
weird
for the holidays.
Yeah, so we hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day weekend and barbecue. And remember the people that have fallen for our freedom here in America. And for those that aren't in America, it's something interesting to check out. We're always around saving the world for everyone. So, for the most part,
we try.
But you got any final thoughts before we get out of here, man?
Oh, man, just everybody be safe. And if you're getting the additional day off, tomorrow, make sure you have some fun and spend it with family and friends. And like Andrew said, keep in mind that we wouldn't have these freedoms without our great standing army and the people who have sacrificed that have come before us. And I'm ready for some Mexican food tonight.
All right. And you can find Lee on Facebook at Lee Tonin. You can find me on Instagram at Andrew Taylor Radio, and check out the show page on Facebook at In the Round AZ. And also remember, if you want to get all your In the Round swag, stickers, shirts, everything, man, all kinds of good stuff, get onto our online store, and the address for that is intheroundaz.bigcartel.com. Check it out one more time for you, intheroundaz.bigcartel.com. Get out there, get your swag, man, and check us out. We will see you next time. This was the first episode of Season 4. We are back, and there's plenty more to come. Thank you all, and have a great night. We will see you next time. Good night.